All right, as you come onto your hands and knees, you will start to arc the spine to the sky and drop the belly towards the floor, going back and forth through your cat-cow. As you arc the spine high, you feel the stretch and the rounding like a Halloween cat. As you drop the belly, you'll feel like a saddleback horse, right? And so make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Sometimes if your hands are too far forward, you won't be able to get a good rounding in the spine and you'll tend to lock out your elbows. And we don't want to do that. So how can you not lock out your elbows? From here, you're going to go to your down dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your down dog. You can find your stillness or you can stay here, whatever it is you need. And then if you'd like to walk your feet towards the top of the mat, you roll the head side to side. When you're ready, go ahead and come all the way up to standing. Make sure you're not locking out your knees and elbows today. Finding your mountain pose, finding that breath in through the nose, out through the nose. As the arms sweep up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, hands down to the mat. Bring your hands onto your shins. Inhale, come halfway up, unlock your knees. Hands down, step back with your left foot, low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Maybe the fingers come off the floor a little bit. Hands down, step back to your down dog, hips high. Inhale, float to your push-up position. You can drop to your knees if you'd like. Exhale, lowers halfway down. Tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, left foot to ceiling. Exhale, step to low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, unlock your knees. Put a bend, thank you. Exhale, fold. No bend in the knees, they're 98% straight. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, go right back into it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, float. Exhale, hands down, step back to down dog. Inhale, float to plank position. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Try to lift your thighs off the ground for up dog. Inhale, right foot to sky. Exhale as right foot steps to low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Unlock your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Reach your arms to the ceiling as you stand up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Unlock your knees. Exhale, left foot back. Low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back to down dog. Inhale, float to plank position. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, left foot low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Unlock your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, Betty Boop. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, comes all the way up, reaches up, stretches up, looks up, standing tall. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step back, right foot, low lunge. Inhale, floating low lunge. Exhale, hands down, go to down dog. Inhale, float to plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high, reach it up. Exhale, right foot, low lunge. Inhale, float. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands at the sides, mountain pose. All right, big toes are together if they're not already. Inhale, coming into your chair. Exhale, hands down, fold. Inhale, lift, halfway. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Turning left heel in, step forward with your right foot. Soon as you get there, inhale into your warrior one. As soon as you're up, you're down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're spinning the right heel in and down as the left foot steps forward. Inhale, warrior one. There's no lift in the leg. It's just a step through on these. You can skip those as well. As soon as you're up, you're down into your chaturanga, to your up dog, to your down dog. So we'll stay here for several rounds of breath. And so this one differs. We don't sweep the leg up to the sky. We are pivoting the heel down and stepping to that warrior one in that space of the exhale. Hollowing out your low belly. Bend your knees on the end of your next exhale. Hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling right into your halfway lift. Unlock your knees and then fold. Inhale, find your chair. Big toes are together if they're not already. And then mountain pose with your exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift part way. Hands flat, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now stay here or left foot flat, right foot forward, warrior one. As soon as you're up, you're down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot flat, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay here for several breaths. Like I said, you don't have to do the warrior one. You can always stay in down dog if you would like. On your next exhale, at the very end, hop to the top of your mat. Too much fun. I about fell on my face. I left it in there for you guys. I thought you'd enjoy it, so I'm redoing it. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. Yeah, I about ate it when I jumped through that time. Inhale, chair pose, and then mountain pose. It was too much power, too much power. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands flat, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So we're going to stay here this time as we get ready to go through our practice. If there's anything that's tightened up for you, loosen it up. Your next inhale, the left foot will go to the sky. You're going to step it forward, and we're coming into a warrior one position. So notice my back heel is down. I've interlaced my fingers. I'm turning my palms to the sky, taking a deep breath from my right foot up through my hands. Deep bend in the front knee. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Releasing the hands, placing them down onto the mat, chaturanga. You can always skip that. We'll all meet in down dog. This time we're going to inhale the right foot up to sky. As the right foot steps, we come into warrior one, pivoting the back heel down to the mat. Hips facing the top. I'm interlacing my fingers. Notice I showed you how to do an opposite interlace. So you change up the braid. In through the nose and out through the nose. Where's your mind at today? Place your hands down, step back, either chaturanga, up dog, or down dog, whatever it is that you want to do. We all meet here. Inhale the left leg up high, stepping it to the top of the mat. We're going to come up to Anjane, crescent lunge. You're going to take your arms out, airplane arms, T-shaping your arms. You're going to rotate towards your left, towards your front leg, keeping that nice T shape in your arms. Drawing the low belly back, breathing. The mind is calm and relaxed. Shoulders are loosening from your ears. Rotate around back to the front. Place your hands down. Step back. Either go down dog or flow. It's up to you. As you enter your down dog, we're going to inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky. Right foot steps. We're coming into crescent lunge on the other side. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Once again, airplaning those arms, rotating towards your front bent knee. See if you can draw the belly back and relax the face and the mind. How good can you feel in this posture? Rotate back around, hands to the mat, either down dog or flow. It's up to you. Floating to your plank position. We're going to hold plank, and I want you to huff your breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Like a dog sniffing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is moving from the belly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Just a little bit of breath of fire there. Just moving the breath. I've got some tutorials on YouTube if you would like to see that. We're going to inhale, lift the left leg up to sky. Left foot steps. We're going to come back into our Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. This time I'm taking my arms up, but notice my fingers are flexed. My hands are doing a handstand on the ceiling, right? My shoulders are out of my ears. Notice how even when I looked up, my biceps stay along my ears. It's a long back bend from your right heel up through your heart, up through the palm of your hands. Bend your front knee more. Inhale comes neutral. Take those arms out, airplane arms. Lift your back heel. Rotate into that twisted upright crescent that you just did a moment ago. You're turning towards your front knee, nice and strong. So your abs go to the inside of your front leg. Yeah, very good. Rotate back around. Place those hands down. You're going to grab your blocks if you need to. You'll notice I'll demonstrate, but then I'll remove my blocks, right? So I'm coming up to a standing L. You can stay there. Or if you want a little more out of it, you can lift your hands off the floor and do your Warrior 3. In through the nose, out through the nose. You have a choice of what posture you're doing. Hands down, step back. Place those hands onto the mat. Find your down dog, chaturanga, whichever feels best to you. I'm going to do that on the other side. Inhaling your right leg up. Your right foot steps to Warrior 1 to start off. We're going to reach those arms to the sky, palms facing the ceiling as though you're doing a handstand on the sky. Back pinky toe is pushing down, front knee is bending. Lift your back heel, take your arms out, airplane arms, rotate towards your right so that your chest is facing towards your front inner thigh. Bend your front knee more. Make sure that front foot is at 12 o'clock. Draw the belly back from the inner thigh. Rotate back around. You're going to put your hands down on the floor of the blocks. Lift into standing L or Warrior 3. It's okay. I fell out of it too. Sorry, that made you both fall out of it. Place those hands down. Make your way back. Plank chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Floating to that plank, let's do that breath of fire again, breathing forcefully in and out of your nose like a dog sniffing something intensely. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Move your belly as you breathe. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up high. Step it. Come into your warrior one. Oh no. Oh no. I just lost everything. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right. You're in that warrior one. Sorry, my bad. My screens went blank. From that warrior one, coming into your revolving triangle. I mean, revolving crescent. My bad. My bad. Coming back square, put those hands down. Or you can go straight into your warrior three. It's up to you, whichever one feels better. Push the floor away, focus on your breath, feel your mind stay calm. We're going to plant the back foot and come into triangle pose. And so my front foot's at 12 o'clock. My back foot is around 2:45. My knees are not locked. I'm going to place both hands down. I'm going to go back to my down dog or chaturanga. It's up to you. Your hands are a little forward. It might be hard to flow. Let's go ahead and inhale the right leg up. As we step the right foot through on our exhale, we'll come into our warrior one once again. On this right hand side, the arms go up. I'm really deepening my back bend on these last couple rounds. I'm really pressing through the heels of my hands more. My hands aren't just dangling in the air like dead leaves on a tree at fall, right? They're sprouting like it's springtime. Coming into that crescent lunge, lifting your back heel and then rotating towards your right with those airplane arms. Make sure your front knee is bent. If it's too hard to bend the front knee, the distance between your feet might be a little too long. Rotate back around, put your hands on the blocks, either go to standing L pose, which means that's your hands are still down, creating an L shape with your legs, or warrior three, lifting your hands off the floor. This is a modified warrior three because my hands are along my hips. I think it feels better on your back. It allows that mind to calm down. I'm going to plant my back foot, put my right hand on the blocker floor inside of my right ankle. My gaze is up at my top hand. Try to lengthen out your side body more. Place your hands down. Step back, either flow or go to your down dog. It's up to you. Inhale, left foot high. Left foot steps. We're coming into warrior one. Once again, flexing those fingers back in, that deep, deep back bend. Find how deep you can go, how deep that front knee can bend, how much you can reach up, how long you can get through your side bodies. Little deeper, bend that front knee more, forward and down. Now inhale comes up. Come into your crescent lunge, rotating your body, chest and heart and hands facing to the left. Bend your front knee, bring the posture forward and center of this a little bit more. Lift your back heel a little more. Rotate back center. Either hands down for standing L or hands along the sides for warrior three. Step back. Left hand down, right arm high, triangle posture. Hands down. Step back to either down dog or flow. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Oh, wait, nope. Sorry, my bad. Come back to plank. Keep your left foot off the floor. Do little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bring your knee in and stretch that left foot off to the right side of the mat. Pivot your back foot down like warrior two. Now we're going to drop the hip to the floor. Now we're going to lift it up. We're going to drop the hip to the floor and lift it up. I'm doing it with my abs. Drop and lift. It's as though you took your foot over to the other side, Cindy. So, yeah, you're on the side of the foot. Fallen triangle. Yeah. Now both hands down, come back to down dog. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. No worries. Inhale, right leg high. Step to warrior one. I know my back heel's lifted. Somebody just walked in on me in class and it threw me off. There I go. There, my back heel's down now. Find that warrior one. Now lift your back heel, come into that crescent lunge. Rotate towards your right. Amy, you need to bend your front knee and shorten your stance a little bit. You're too long. Hands down, standing L pose or warrior three. It's up to you. Back leg is strong, guys. Lifted leg is stronger. You're going to drop the back foot down, open your arms, airplane arms into that triangle pose. So look how these legs are in triangle pose. When we drop and we do those abs, this is exactly how your legs are going to look, okay? Hand doesn't necessarily go to the floor if your chest is not over your front leg. Place your hands down, come to plank, right leg is back and floating. Do little pulses, 5, 4, pulse, 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 pulse. Now bring your knee underneath you and shoot your right foot over off the left side of your mat. Pivot your back foot down. Now drop your butt to a hover and then lift it up. Drop it to a hover, then lift it up. Drop it to a hover, lift it up. Hover, lift, hover, lift, hover, lift. Now both hands down, find your down dog. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, Betty. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. mountain pose. So we're going to do a standing balance posture, your hands onto your hips so that you can feel your low belly tight. So see where I'm putting my fingertips? That space under my fingertips is very, very firm. I'm going to step on my left foot first as I extend my right foot forward. Holding here, leg extension. Try not to lean back. Stand up really, really straight. Point the toes. Is point and spread the toes. Spread the toes wide. There you go. And breathing and smiling and breathing and smiling. And release. Other side. So I'm holding that leg up with the strength of my abs. And release. Shake it off. All right, so you're moving your mat over to the wall. If you have a wall, you don't necessarily have to, but I'm trying to teach this so you'll know how to teach this. We're just doing little kick ups. You could stay right where you are. You don't even have to go into the handstand. So you're going to go into down dog about that far off the wall or wherever you're at. Notice I'm going to move the camera so you can see a better view of what I'm doing.
Mary, I can't see your camera. I just see me and Amy J.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have y'all not been able to see this class the whole time?
No, I haven't, but I don't.
I can see everything. I see everything. I can see everything.
Okay, then that's.
You might want to try, Cindy, changing your views. Maybe try coming out of, like, I don't know, speaker view, or there's different views you can see.
I know, but I don't see any. I just see, iPads are different. I don't see.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the deal, Cindy. Since you can't see it, it's just like when we go to the wall, you're in down dog, kind of kicking up with your right leg, kind of kicking up with your left leg. If you don't want to do it right now, then don't do it right now, but you've done it 100 times in my class.
Well, yeah, I know. I want to.
So, but this is the deal. I'm about to send you this whole video anyway, so you're going to be able to see it later, even though you can't see it now. So you're in a down dog about a foot off the wall. And all you're doing is doing a little kick up with your right foot. Excuse me. A little kick up with your left foot. Continuing to do each side. The goal here is not necessarily to get to your handstand, but to get comfortable with your kick ups. We're going to do several on each side. Cindy, awesome. Perfect. You okay?
Yeah. It hurt my wrist. I didn't even get there.
It's all a part of it. So the other thing that I teach when I teach inversions is I teach people to kick up onto the wall and hold it. So when you hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. So you are more than welcome to do that aspect. But the whole thing that I teach newbies is really how to do just a little bit of kicking and then a little bit of holding. If you don't want to hold, you can do plank pose like I just demonstrated, or you can kick up onto the wall. It's up to you. Push the floor away, reach up with your feet. Push the floor away, reach up with your feet. Push the breathing cat fur in here.
Done that before. Wow.
Yay. And so the goal is to build up to about a minute hold. Ultimately, my handstands are another work in progress, probably the worst they've been in years. So is what it is. I gotta get my butt on my mat for my own personal practice more. You would have thought through a pandemic, that's all a yoga instructor would have been doing was yoga. And so if you want to play, if you want to kick up again, whatever it is, you got just another second. But after we come down, I want you guys to start to roll your wrists.
Yeah.
So bring your mats over and you can see how I'm circling my wrists all the way around. Super yummy stuff, shaking them out. Doing a little compression tapping on my forearms, super, super nice. All right. So I had decided I was going to do my back bends right here, but I think I moved the whole camera. I should have just left it there. I didn't like the angle, obviously. Yep, I went back. I thought I did on this one. So we'll be going into some bridge postures. If you haven't finished rolling your wrist out, then go ahead and do that now. So coming onto your back, if you want to use a block in between your knees, you are more than welcome to. Yeah, if your knees dive in already, then, oh, we're going to do abs. I was ab crazy that day. If you have a block, get a block in between your legs. You're going to extend out, keeping your back pinned to the floor. Bring it up, grab the block or the book, extend it out, bring it up, switch it off, bring it out, bring it up. If you want to do 2 blocks, I'll have one between my feet. And then I put one that stays in between my inner thighs as I go back and forth. And that's a nice little additive. So you can use 2 blocks. The one between your foot is the one that's doing the handoff. The one between your thighs stays there as a focal. As you go back and forth, the inhale extends out. The exhale draws it in. In through the nose, out through the nose. Now we're going to stop here. Notice I've got handstand hands. I'm holding at a 45-degree or lower angle. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in, put the blocks off to the side, wiggle the back, shimmy the knees left and right. I'm going to put a block in between my knees for this bridge because my knees naturally bellow out. If your knees naturally knock in, that might not be your focus, right? Low belly is scooping out. Shoulder blades will press down as I lift my hips up. Interlace the fingers. Press through the feet, lift the hips higher. Release the hands, drop the hips down. Rest the spine for a moment. Setting up for another bridge. Press through the feet, squeeze the block, lift the hips high. Where's your mind? Release your hands. Release your spine. Draw your knees into your chest. Remove your block. Rock and roll, head to tail. You can either flow or just find yourself into a down dog again. Jumping to a yogi squat. Sit low. Try to drop your hiney low and sit up very, very tall. Done really good, Cindy, for not being able to see anything.
Thanks.
Hands down, toes forward, hips up. Bow. Do a little bit of a ragdoll here if you'd like. So I'm going to step back with my left foot, and I'm going to do basically each Eastern stretch. So it's a shorter stance. It's a nice little hamstring stretch. So I'd shorten your stance a little bit, Cindy. Yeah, there you go. Now really push the feet into the floor and bow. And then you'll walk around to the other side. And now we're going into, I'm showing you how to get into happy cow spinning in, but it makes me turn the other way. So notice how I'm pivoting on my feet, then I bend my knees to sit down. I realized it was going to have me turn the other way, but I wanted to show you guys that trick. So basically, you can also get into it by having them sit, lean back, cross their legs, move the heels over, and then come forward. So those are two different ways you can come into happy cow. Pick a side, a leg. We're doing both sides, right? Forward fold. The arms traditionally are done where one goes over the top and one comes underneath the bottom, but I don't always do that because people have a lot of difficulty with happy cow. It's not like when I first started yoga. Happy cow was easier for the modern society 20 years ago than it is now. to be honest, like bodies have locked up in the last 20 years, big time. Just a simple forward fold, butts on the ground, if that's what you're looking for. So the breath has taken on a deeper, longer quality. Maybe the exhales have become twice as long as they were, twice as long as your inhales are. Maybe you're holding the breath a little bit in between the inhale and exhale. You're going to go ahead and come up. So you could put your feet down and turn around like I was showing you in the beginning, and turn around and end up on the other side, or you just have them uncross their legs, recross their legs with the other leg on top. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Just being pleasantly here in this space right now. As you lift up, uncross the legs, give them a little wiggle, a little flop. Come down, center, toes to the sky. I'm about to lose my cell phone, which means I'm about to lose voice command. We're doing this, and then we're doing spinal twists. So if you lose me, I'm putting you in spinal twist and meditation after this. So be where you are. I will send you guys a link to this class. You'll record your calling and cueing just as though you were teaching it, just like I did. I suggest recording it on your phone and then sending me the copy in Google Drive. If you're just voice recording, then it doesn't take up too much space. So notice how we did a couple different types of breath. We did breath of fire. We did Ujjayi breathing. And then we also did this long, expansive double exhale breathing towards the end. And so go ahead and slowly start to make your way up. You're going to make your way onto your back. And any little wiggles out, guys, that you've got,